Mars Express. All right. Mars Express is an anime set in the 23rd century on Mars. It's a police procedural about a female who has a male companion who is, well, he's Carlos Rivera and he's not human. He is an android based on a human who used to exist, who died and was put into android form. And they are investigating some murders that are happening with robots. There's crazy stuff going on with these robots, and they investigate one specific murder, and they go to this place where there are a lot of well, let's say prostitutes, and these prostitutes are robots. And not to get into too much of the story, it's really sort of basic. You've seen it before, but you've never seen it like this. It's like a little combo of Cyberpunk 2077 and Blade Runner. So it's very sort of by the numbers. Yeah, we've seen that kind of scene before, whatever. But the look is awesome. They use sort of a combo of standard animation and then computer animation, and it's really about the integration of AI and androids into human culture. And while the ending is, I don't want to get too into the ending. It's a shock ending, and then the movie keeps going. And I'll just say, I was really sort of in the middle of this, like, what? I've seen this before, whatever. The ending totally paid this movie off. Did not expect it at all. Not expect it. Really, an amazing sort of like, I don't want to, without saying that, it's like a 2001 A Space Odyssey ending where it goes in a totally cerebral weirdness in the last 20 minutes. And I really appreciated it. So I would check out the trailer for this movie and check it out. I really liked it. I recommend it. It's 90 minutes and strongly recommend. What's that?
The perfect time.
Perfect running time. So there's also like suggested nudity. It's not a kids movie. It's R-rated. It's R-rated for sure. And I really enjoyed it. So it starts off very procedural, typical, seen it, been there, done that, whatever. And then it goes off the rails in the third act in a great way. Strongly recommend it. And that's all I got to say. Anything else would be spoilers. And there's some really good ideas. Like the guy who is Carlos Rivera, her android, he's constantly trying to update his firmware. So he stops and he's updating his firmware. His head is a hologram. So his head is like a little hologram of his human face. His body is android. But it has the essence of himself in there. And
I mean, I got the fact. Okay, so there's an android, and then there's prostitutes. What is kind of what is the story that?
Well, the story is investigating some mysterious murders.
Okay. And the android is the cop, basically, or the detective.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a human. This woman. Let's see. What's her character's name? Your character's name is
Aline.
No, that's the voice. Leah Drucker.
Okay. Oh,
Leah Drucker. And she's, it's like if you like a police procedural, it's pretty much you've seen it before. But I really loved it. I thought it was great. So there you go.
Well, I mean, it saddens me that you're having trouble saying prostitute.
Yes. Prostitute. I can't pronounce it. Whore. How about whore? There's some whores in the house.
You want to be crass about it, yeah. And this is from France. I think people are saying
definitely felt very French, like a heavy metal. It was very much heavy metal style in the animation. So make of that what you will. But yeah, I recommend it. It's in theaters, and I just sort of randomly like, oh, I'll check this out. And it was a surprise. But
Right.
I was a little the first half of the movie, I'm like, what is going on? This is like by the numbers, seen it. And by the end, it has such a weird cerebral ending, which I can't ruin, that it totally pays off in like a weird, like Blade Runner or like 2001 A Space Odyssey way. So I recommend it for sure. Well
Right.
done. Or catch
Well,
it on VOD when it comes out on VOD.
yeah, I believe it. Someone said it comes out on Blu-ray next month.
Yeah.
What rating are you giving this?
Oh, I would give it 7 out of 10, maybe 7.5. So it's a recommend for me for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, enjoyed it. So some surprises. Surprises.